Fellow Nigerians, happy Democracy Day. It's been 30 years, 3 decades, that we had that monumental success of an election that elected Chief Moshood Kashimawo Abiola as the Social Democratic Party presidential candidate on Hope 93. That election was annulled, and the country was in the wilderness for 6 more years. But in 1999, 24 years ago, we returned to civilian rule, and we've been carrying on since then. Today, on the 30th anniversary of June 12th, many heroes have passed away, including Chief M.K. Abiola, Solomon La, including Alhaji Bashir Tofa of the NRC. Many of the players are still around. We have learned many lessons, but there are citizens' lessons, there are political party lessons, there are civil society lessons, there are institutional lessons for the military, and there's lessons for the government of the day. Luckily, it's another opportunity to congratulate President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who was a key player as a senator of the Social Democratic Party in 1993. So no one can say that they don't know the travails of a people looking for democracy. No one can say they do not know the fragility of democracy. No one can say that they do not have documented in recent history on how a people can come together and canonize democracy, and a small group can come together and vandalize democracy, and the whole society can come together, including ladies and gentlemen of the fourth estate of the realm, the press, to come together and enforce and restore democracy, and the roles that our military played in destroying that election and also in returning us to civil rule. All these bring to fore, why do we have this republic? We have this republic so that we can determine our own destiny. We can come together and form a government that is meant to implement the provisions of our Constitution, especially Chapter 2 of our Constitution. Therefore, the rituals of elections will come and go. What is important is that are we making progress? And the only way we can make progress is if the electorate get enlightened and realize that the assumption that you have a right to vote is on the assumption that you're a good citizen, that you will study the issues, that you will be motivated by the progress and desire for the development of your community. Therefore, vices like selling your votes, voting according to religious and tribal sentiment, and all other distractions other than an attempt to give to ourselves a more perfect government, a more perfect union, a more perfect life. That is what the citizens should reflect upon election year after election year. For the political parties, a political party is an ideological convergence of many citizens who feel the same way about the pathway to glory for their country. It is not a place to put opinionated people, profiteers, mercenaries, and those who have no other means of livelihood than the exploitation of their fellow citizens who want to participate in the governance of their country. A political party to be people who are loyal to the country, who understand the issue of the day, and who are ready to build a cadre for development of future leaders. People who want to play fair and honest in every electoral contest, and those who want to uphold the ideals of our society. The government is not a place for personalization of public assets. A government is not a place for revenge. A government is not a place for personal rewards. It's not a place for egotism and aggrandizement. It is more a place of service, of humility, a place of servanthood on behalf of the rest of the citizens who all cannot converge in the State House or converge in the National Assembly or judge every case in the judiciary. Every position in public service is a trust, is a delegation, is an attempt to do through a few of us what majority of us desire. Therefore, on this day, I plead on the media to educate the public, to let us understand that democracy, imperfect as it may be, is the fairest and surest way by which the minority can have their say and the majority can have their way. And that the position of majority and minority will not be static. It will change from election to election. It will change from time to time. But the direction the country should be traveling is the direction in which we can say that we have unity and faith, peace and progress. I thank you, and I wish you a very happy Democracy Day.